What's up, everybody? Jason Allen, jasonallenonline.com. So I'm going to do a bit of a rebuttal or an addendum, if you will, to yesterday's podcast. So yesterday's podcast, basically what I said was to pick the platform that is easiest for you to get done, be it YouTube, writing, or podcasting, and just get it done. Just make sure you're publishing something every day. You're reading every day, you're writing every day, and then you're distilling that information into a little 5 or 6 minute bite of information that you can publish. And this, in turn, will help you create an audience over time and make you into the attractive character that is influential to your marketplace. That's the whole idea of this. We talk about this all the time. Yesterday, I said that basically the reason why I like podcasting is because super easy. I've got this Anchor app on my phone. I just go ahead and hit record and I start speaking, and it automatically uploads it to all these different podcasting platforms. Really easy for me to do. All that is true. All that is definitely a big factor in why I chose podcasting, but I'm going to kind of give you another reason why I think it might be a better thing to do than blogging or YouTube, at least in the beginning. And again, listen, if it's easier for you to make a YouTube video, do that. If it's easier for you to make a blog, do that. Ignore what I'm about to say, but I am going to give you some things to think about. Number one, as far as making videos, when you're on video, you're giving your audience more information. Most people talk about that, how that's a good thing. They can see your facial movements, your body movements, how you're dressed, how your hair looks, your background. They're going to be looking at every little thing in the video. You're giving them a lot of information. So it might take away whatever, if you got something bad in the background, it might take away from the message in the video, and it might destroy whatever results you're trying to achieve from that video, whether it's for somebody to go to an opt-in page or somebody to go buy something from you. Somebody could look at the way you're dressed and make a judgment. Somebody could look at the way you look. I mean, we shouldn't be like this, but it's just human nature. It's how we are, guys. We judge people by the way they look. So maybe, at least in the beginning, you might want to consider staying off of video. I know that's kind of contradictory advice to what you hear from a lot of people, but that's something to think about. Also, when you're new and you don't have a lot of results and you don't have a lot of social proof, the people that are listening to or watching, they're going to be trying to pick up on any little thing to discredit you. You want to give them as little bit as possible of a reason to not listen to you. So, I mean, when you got some social proof behind you, when you got some results, then obviously this doesn't apply. You can make a video. You could be riding the bus and make a video, and it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, the guy's a successful online entrepreneur. He just wants to ride a bus. He wants to stand in front of a garbage can. He wants to live in a tent out in the woods, whatever it may be. My point is they're going to be judging you on that. The flip side of that is the blogging issue. I think blogging is great. I think writing is a wonderful daily practice. The more you write, the better you tend to get at thinking. I try to write every day before I make these podcasts. I find that when I write out what I want to talk about, it just flows a lot better. I mean, obviously, I'm not doing like a script, reading off of a script, but I definitely jot down my ideas and the things that I want to talk about on all of these. The problem with that is you have to be a really good copywriter in order to be able to to trigger emotions the way you need to convey just the feeling of your message. That's an art and a science in and of itself. And, it's definitely something in the long term to think about mastering. But it doesn't come easily. It takes a lot of practice. I certainly am nowhere near that. So I like to do these because you could hear the tone of my voice. You can hear the excitement in my voice. When I'm excited, you can hear, if I'm telling a sad story, you can hear the sadness. If I'm, if I laugh, you can hear that. You can hear all the different things, the different emotions that I want you to hear in my voice. I don't need to necessarily write in a specific way for you to get that same feeling. So that's why I do the audio. That's why I do the podcasting. It's kind of a nice mix between the two. I'm giving you just enough information, but I'm not giving you too much information. So that's just something to think about. Again, do whatever feels best for you. Do whatever you're going to get done on a daily basis. The important thing is just doing it. But those are some things to think about. I love doing the podcast. I love having this Anchor app on my phone and just being able to belt this out every day. Maybe you should try it too. Either way, if you did enjoy this podcast, make sure you head over to jasonallenonline.com and check out what I've got over there. And stay tuned for more tomorrow. Talk soon.